In the previous video, tagging and basic filtering, we saw how to apply a single filter in order to restrict our view of actions to only those quick notes associated with a specific tag. In this presentation, we'll see how to fine-tune this process and apply further granularity to the filtering. Let's suppose we decide we want to get our personal phone calls out of the way. In other words, we want to see all of our actions which have been tagged with both the personal and phone calls custom tags. As before, we right-click our filters row, select Show Only, and our first filter, which will be phone calls. This shows us all of our phone calls, regardless of what other tags have been applied. To apply the second tag, we highlight the second row where it says right-click to add, and we select Show Only, Custom Filters, Personal. And we can see we have two outstanding actions matching both of those tags. Once we have multiple filters applied, if we want to replace an existing filter, instead of having to clear the filter and start again, we can simply highlight the filter that we wish to replace. In this case, I'm going to highlight my personal filter, and instead I'm going to choose Show Only, Urgent. And I'm now seeing all of my phone calls which have an urgent priority. Also, when we have multiple filters applied, we have the option to clear all. And this of course returns us to our original list. Let us now suppose we would like to see all of our outstanding actions from Sales Tracker and Contract Correspondence. Again, we select our first filter, this time from Application Filters and Contract Correspondence, and we have one result. Now, instead of selecting Show Only, which has the result of reducing our result set, I'm going to select Also Show, Application Filters, Sales Tracker. So I'm now seeing any actions within either Contract Correspondence or from within Sales Tracker. We can continue to add as many filters as required. So if I now select Add, and I decide I only want to show my overdue actions from Contract Correspondence or Sales Tracker, I can add a third filter, and I end up with a single result. If this particular filter combination is one which you feel you will use quite regularly, we can add it as a hot list. This is as simple as giving the hot list a name, so we'll call it Sales Tracker and Contract Correspondence Overdue, and we'll hit Add. You'll now see a fourth icon at the top here, which is the hot lists icon. To show you how this works, I'm just going to clear all of our existing filters by Clear All. I'm going to go back into my hot lists menu and select my hot list. This instantly applies the filters and takes me to the previous results. To delete a hot list, select the delete option. This will delete the list. That ends the video series on Quick Notes Manager, and we hope you will find it a very useful addition to TMX Suite and increase your efficiency whilst using the applications.